Hello, my name is Marty Hartzell. I'm a senior engineering geologist in the Title 27 Permitting and Mining Unit, and I'm the mining program manager for the Central Valley Water Board. Behind me is the Newton Copper Mine, which is adjacent to Highway 88 near the town of Ione in Amador County. This mine operated intermittently from the 1860s to 1946 and produced approximately 5 million pounds of copper. At this site, copper ore was mined from underground workings and then processed at the surface to separate the copper. The mine was abandoned after operations ceased and has left behind in the current condition since that time. Remnants of mining waste and tailing materials from processing copper ore results in high concentrations of metals and sulfide minerals at the ground surface. Acid mine drainage is created when these sulfide minerals are exposed to air and water and produce sulfuric acid. Acid mine drainage has the potential to introduce acidity and dissolve metals into water, which can be harmful to aquatic life, fish, and humans. This map shows the distribution of mines within the Central Valley Water Board boundary, which pose a threat to water quality. Currently, Water Board staffs oversee approximately 95 mine sites that discharge pollutants of concern or that have impaired water bodies. The mining program has 3 designated core staff consisting of 2.25 PYs who are generally devoted to program management and high priority enforcement cases. These core staffs are mining experts and assist other staff throughout the region in working on mine sites. This includes Jeff Huggins, mining engineer, and Natasha Viditz, engineering geologist. The regulation of mine sites at the Central Valley Water Board is implemented using multiple programs. Staffs working in land disposal, NPDES, non-15, stormwater, site cleanup, basin planning, and non-point source programs assist in working on mines in order for the board to meet its work plan commitments. The mining program's success requires the direct involvement and accomplishment of key tasks in these programs. Water Board staff also need to work with external departments and agencies such as Federal EPA, DTSC, and the Department of Conservation. In November 2016, staff and board chair Dr. Carl Longley participated in a tour of Argonaut Mine, which was led by DTSC. This mine site and the multiple tailings impoundments were recently added to the Superfund National Priorities list and is now a federal EPA lead site. EPA will be addressing cleanup of the arsenic impacted soils near the mine site, and DTSC will be working to retrofit the 100-year-old Eastwood Arch tailings dam to prevent failure. Mining program staff will be working with DTSC to evaluate the discharge of seepage water and stormwater runoff through the winter months. Over the last fiscal year and into the current fiscal year, mining program staff continue work to respond to petitions on the board-adopted cleanup and abatement orders for Walker Copper Mine and the Mount Diablo Mercury Mine. Staff and state board attorneys completed preparing administrative records for these 2 sites, and the rulings from the Sacramento County Superior Court is expected to be completed by late 2017. Over the last fiscal year, staff also worked with Homestake Mining Company of California and other agencies to provide appropriate permits for cleanup activities at the Central Mines Group along Sulphur Creek in Colusa County. The cleanup work was completed in July through September 2016. For this fiscal year, mining program staffs continue to revise multiple WDRs and NPDES permits and complete numerous mine inspections to evaluate environmental impacts, respond to complaints, and determine compliance with individual permits. Priorities for this fiscal year include rescinding the Spanish Mine NPDES permit and covering land discharges under non-15 WDR. This work will help to facilitate rescissions at mine sites in Lake Shasta area with similar NPDES permits that no longer discharge the surface waters. Staffs also propose to draft a new NPDES permit for the Malakoff-Diggins State Historic Park and to cover the North Star passive treatment system discharges with a limited threat NPDES permit. That concludes my mining program update. Thank you for your interest in the mining program.